Hey guys, how are you? Here I am again with a new video. So actually I wanted to make a snowshoe video, but the weather god sent us melting weather instead of the snow like promised. So I need to do another video, and I figured out I show you guys how to make in the bush really quick a torch where you don't need like anything. Like you literally don't need anything. All you need is to find a bunch of materials, and yeah, that is usually possible if you're in some kind of a northern forest. Here in my forest that's not really that possible. Here's one main ingredient missing, yeah, and that is birch bark. Here's no birches. But if you have birch bark, anywhere where you have birch bark, you can make yourself an awesome torch, and I'm going to show you now how, and literally in a few minutes. Let's see. Okay, first at all, you find yourself some sort of a branch for your torch. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't need to be straight. It doesn't need to be pretty. It doesn't need to have a certain diameter. It is totally like, you know, it doesn't matter. You can choose something like this, right? Or something like this one here. I think, you know, this, like, what is really important is that you have some sort of a branch fork in your stick, right? Like this one would work just as well as this one, but this one has like two and they're kind of narrow, so I like that. That will work pretty good for the torch, so that's what I choose now. So now you need your birch bark. So I just told you that I don't have birch bark here, but I do. So why do I have this? Because I found it up north. I was up north a few weeks ago, and there we used exactly the same kind of torch to do some night fishing. Yeah, so what do you need to look for? So don't choose like any sort of a fresh birch tree, right, and cut the bark off. That's the first mistake. That's not good. What you look for is you look for a, you know, imagine this would be a birch, right? This is a rotten piece that fell down and that is already decaying and it's kind of punk wood. And the birch has a property that it, you know, like this is dry now obviously, but when the birch is on the ground and it's rotting, usually the inside turns into punk wood and the outside is like still intact, right? So you can pull it off and get the punk wood out of it, and then you end up with some sort of a tube, right, on the birch bark. And that's what you look for. And I hope this works now with that stuff here, that it doesn't break all apart, but you would have this tube, right? And all you need to do is you slide it over your piece of wood there. And then you kind of, yeah, this is all dry, but we make it work. And I will show you later some stuff, you know, some video footage from up north where we did it, and then you can see actually how well that works. But yeah, so you just slide one on the top of the other. Okay, and then you can fold it around and try it. It might bust apart, but who cares? So you take another one, open it up, try to get all the stuff inside of that. Yeah, this one is not working. Well, let's try that one from the beginning. But you get the idea. Usually that it's tubes and they stick together. So, and one second here. But I know stuff it right in here. That might work just as well. Like usually the bark is softer, like I said, but you need about like a bunch of those pieces here, what you've seen, you know, like 5 or 6 of them, and then just make sure that you push them nicely into place. So, and here you have your torch. Now we're going to light it. So let's see how long it burns. You need to watch out though, because it's dropping. So don't do it in a dry forest. It burns quite a long time. I expect to have the shars falling out now. When you do it the other way, when you have those tubes and you stack them on top of each other, then that thing lasts way longer. But I'm thinking it won't last that long today here, just because I have all little pieces and they don't really hold together. But let's see. So far we are still pretty good. And we have it really windy too, so that doesn't help. It would still give you good light, I guess. Okay, now it's kind of dying. But it would still work. Compared to those torches people make really, you know, difficult by collecting sap from evergreens and then put it on the cattail, and then they need to melt it first and all that kind of crap, and you know, pour it over the cattail and stuff like that. That takes way too long. This here is way faster. And as you can see, it burns quite a while. I think this one, we can consider it done, right? Yeah. Oh, it's still going pretty good. We'll give you some light. Well, there you have it. That's how you make a torch in the woods from nothing. Right? There's a lot of people, they think complicated, but you don't need to think complicated. Nature gives you everything, even a torch. You know, the hard way is making the fire to light it. If you don't have one of those, you know, ferro rods. But yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if that is the case, then leave a like and a subscription. And yeah, so I show you guys now a video from like a little clip from up north. I might throw in some scenic scenes with the kayak and stuff on the water and things like that from like 2 months ago when I was up north. Yeah, and then wish for snow, that I can make this snowshoe video for you guys soon. Maybe in a week or two I can do that. And until then, I keep working on my cabin there. Okay, see you guys. So it looks like you know, we got a good solid 7 minutes burn time out of it, which is not too bad, I guess. Yeah, I think out there's not really any natural torch you can make which lasts longer than 10 minutes. I think that is a max. Like, there's so many different things you can do. I figured for myself, in a northern forest where there's lots of birch and stuff, or in a forest anywhere in the world where there's lots of birch, this is definitely the most suitable one, and it gives you the most light for the longest amount of time compared to other methods, I think. If I'm wrong, then please let me know in the comments. Let me know what torches you built, how long they burned, and how big the flame was. Was it anyway close to what I had? Like, I had about a football size kind of flame going on that thing, which is pretty good. And yeah, so now I'm going to show you the clip from up north where we used a torch like this on the kayak and for fishing. Yeah, and then we go from there. And you know, don't judge the people. We've been drunk. There's a portage. Okay, now we need to cross that lake. We just crossed a bunch of other ones, and that was a portage coming from there. And now we need to go there. And people are really cool. They leave fishing hooks in the tree.
Sodium and the calcium carbonate, and then it's like a 3 to 5 for the melted coconut oil.
Yeah, you have to buy the back.
You need to play around with it, yeah.
Yeah, because you can always tweak it.
Yeah, and everyone kind of likes.
Yeah.
When I first make it, I
But
was
you don't
all,
have to deal with the
worried about it.
fluoride
Now I
and
just like, okay.
all that stuff.
And you kind of got to get used to how hardens up.
No, you do it.
Guys, we're gonna make a
say
night
it's
torch
not
now.
working. There.
And I'll show you how it's done. Know what I'm saying?
No. Can you see him? Probably don't need my light.
Is it burning? Know what I'm saying?
Burning, know what I'm saying?
This one right? Daughter. Yeah, you have to swap it to.
Come on, baby, light my fire.
How your mama doing?
Try let me light your fire.
Oh, I can see four lines.
Great snack.
Oh, it's not light. Oh, yours.
Smoke on the water. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, you gotta come closer. Ow, 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 ow. I fell into a burning ring of fire.
Not that fast, man. Blows it out. No, it's good, it's good, it's good. It's just,
This is called a flame by.
Oh!
We come from the land of
The ice and snow and the midnight sun and the hot springs flow.
Know what I'm saying?
Hammer of the gods. We drive our ships to new lands. We fight the horde. We
Take the
sing
holy
and
flame.
cry. Valhalla, I'm coming.
I'm stuck. And all it is, it's birch bark and a stick.
Know what I'm saying?
Watch the tree, man.
Know what I'm saying? Oh. No, it's no.